Welcome to my channel. We'll be going over one of the new weapon sets, the Shimmering set. We'll be having taken a look at all of them. So far, they look really cool. Like I already have the axe on the screen. It looks amazing. The aura is just perfect. You even get the aura, well, it's stowed. Looks great. Just look at that aura. It looks really, really beautiful. We're gonna go to the longbow now. Like, they really outdid their stuff on this set. Like, the weapons itself look beautiful. The aura that it gives off is really, really nice. I can't say it really matches the outfit that came out. It doesn't really match it at all. But the weapons look amazing. I love to own the whole set. Probably never happen, but I'll probably get a couple of them. But they do look amazing. Short bow, well, it looks about the same almost as the longbow. Just a little bit smaller, but very beautiful. The cape is getting in the way of the weapons. Definitely look beautiful. I love the little sparkly effect that it goes off also. The dagger looks a pretty good size. Don't look too small. It's got a nice aura to it. They all seem to have pretty nice aura to them. Oh, the focus. I really hope with the update that they're bringing out, with the new expansion, that they might, hopefully they'll add some type of monk class. Because you see, this, like, the focuses, they look like, a lot of focuses look like they could be a melee weapon. Kind of like what a monk would use. I would love to see a class like that. There are several classes that have it as offhand, never as a main hand. I can see maybe a class making it as a main hand, and then they can wield dual scepters and be like a monk. But I don't like Guardian, maybe? I think Guardian has scepter on offhand, don't they? If they do, it would be Guardian. Could be a monk. That might work out perfectly. But it's a beautiful weapon. Greatsword, which a lot of people love Greatswords. They usually have one of the best looks. I do have my complaint about some Greatswords because, I mean, they look like they're supposed to be a two-handed weapon. Some seem like they have a weak blade. Wouldn't be swung heavy. Like, it feels like you could actually pick it up with one hand and slash the enemy like a one-handed sword, just longer. Which I guess would be considered a long sword. But this one seems to be really good. Looks perfect. Ooh, I really love this hammer. Being a Revenant, I use a hammer for a ranged weapon. Especially when you really need range. Revenant doesn't have a lot of range to him, except for the hammer. Which, that is such a beautiful hammer. Just look at it. It's kind of massive. Also looks like when you swing with the blunt end of it, you could pull back with the back end and slice an enemy. Look at that. I've never been too big of a fan of maces. Maces have... Sometimes they're good and sometimes they're bad, in my opinion. I mean, this mace looks beautiful, but I mean, I've never been a mace fan. I mean, looks great and epic though. A pistol. Looks kind of good. Kind of looks like an alien pistol. Rifle. The rifle reminds me of a reskin of another underwater weapon, but I don't know. It really reminds me. Could just be me. The scepter. I don't have a lot of characters that use scepter. I mean, I have my Mesmer that has a scepter, but pretty much the only one that uses a scepter in any of my characters. Looks pretty good. Shield. Shield looks really nice. I wouldn't mind having the shield. I use shield on my Revenant every now and then. Not very often. But it looks like an amazing shield. Not to mention the aura that would be coming off of your back. Oh. Just look how epic that looks. Ooh, staff. I have an issue with staffs lately. There are certain classes now that use staffs for a melee. It's not like the old days. Now, a staff has to be kind of mixed. Sometimes we get a staff for an elementalist or mage type class, and sometimes we get a staff for a melee. My character is melee, and I would probably not use this for a melee. It don't look bad. Yeah, it has a point at the end and everything, but it don't look like not much of a point to be like slashing. Not to mention bashing with that. Just, I don't know. Maybe it's just my preference, but sword looks so cool. I use sword on my character quite often, so I mean, this would be a perfect weapon for me. But it feels like a reskin of something else. I feel like I've seen this somewhere else in the game. Y'all can tell me down in the comment section if y'all think it's a reskin or not. But it does look beautiful. I hate torches. I'm sure probably a lot of people can agree with me. When you're thinking of a weapon, you don't really think of a torch as a weapon. I don't know about y'all. I'm thinking as an adventurer. If you're going for an adventure type look, yeah, torch. Going through a cave with a torch. Looks cool. Reminds me of D&D. But this reminds me of a wand scepter type thing that you could use with a scepter or another scepter and just be like, yeah. It looks really cool. I can see myself holding a scepter of this and just be perfect. Like, it is cool. It looks like it would be a scepter. I love this. I would love to have this as a weapon. Like, I would love to have the whole set. Now, I probably never own the whole set, but just look at that. You don't get the pulsing of magic like in a ball, but when you equip it, it's like a legendary effect. It just pops out of nowhere. It's great. I don't ever have any war horns unlocked. Because I just don't have any characters that really use Warhorn. But it looks amazing. Looks like you could stab somebody with it too. Just right there at that tip. Just stab somebody. Like it would just reach into somebody, tear somebody open. Because you would get another stab here. Although I feel like I would stab myself here. But that was the Shimmering set. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Until next time.